In this lesson, I will explain to you about the processing software, how you can use processing and who has developed it, and a quick background of the processing. So processing is a Java derivative language. What is the meaning of this Java derivative language? Because processing syntax is same as Java syntax. So we will learn step by step how to use processing, and I will explain to you how processing and Java, they are similar to each other. Originally developed by Ben Fry and Casey Rees. These are the developers of processing software designed to enable programmers to quickly and easily learn how to do really cool stuff, mostly through computer graphics. So through processing, we will quickly and easily learn how to make animation, how to make graphics, and so many other things. Processing is an open source programming language and integrated development environment for people who want to program images, animation, interactions, new media art, and visual design with the purpose of teaching non programmers the basics of computer programming in a visual context. So, this is the basic course. If suppose you do not know the ABC of programs, any program, you can learn processing very easily and quickly. So processing is a flexible software sketchbook and a language for learning how to code within the context of the visual arts. There are many students, artists, designers, researchers, etc. who use processing for learning prototyping in production. Processing is a programming language designed for the visual arts community. Processing is built on Java. So processing source code has similar syntax to Java. The processing window is actually a Java program. So you can say that processing is based on Java. If you already know Java, then I think it is very easy. But if you do not know any programming, again, I will try my best to make it as easy as ABC. So first of all, I will show you how to download and install this software, processing software on your computer. So just write down http and then processing.org. I will show you here. See here, when you will click, as I already have downloaded for you, but I will show you the process. So when you will click, so see, and this is the download processing. Just click here, and it depends on the Windows 64-bit or Windows 32-bit. Here we are using 32, so 32 is fine for you. Just click here, Windows 32, and it will start downloading the software for you. Here you can open it, and it will take few minutes, or you can say few seconds. It will be installed on your computer. Then you can save it wherever you want. This is the process how to download it, right? As I have told you, I already have downloaded for you, so I'm going to close this. Okay, move on. Here, when you will download your processing software, and when you will click it, when we will open it, you will see processing development environment. You will see this kind of window. So here I am going to explain you one by one all the parts of this window. Then I will show you in the next slide. So see here, the first, this is run and stop button. This triangle, this one, just like the play button, this is for the run. When you will write down any code or any programming here, you have to run. You have to click on this button. Then you will see this canvas. It is called the canvas or the display window. But in this course, usually we say canvas, so it will open. And you will see your sketch here, right? Whatever coding we will write down, the output will come here. Output you cannot see here, the output will come here. And this window by default is 100 by 100 pixels. We measured the width and height of this canvas in pixels. So by default it is 100 by 100 pixels, very small size, but I will show you how you can increase the size of this canvas or display window. And this is the stop button. When we want to stop our programming, then you have to click this stop button. These file, edit, sketch, these are the tabs for multiple files per project. These are the tabs, just like we have tabs in Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, a Word. So same thing here. I will show you how to open it, and there are different functions, and we will use all these functions throughout our course. Okay, the third one is this must be Java. Here it says Java because this processing is based on Java and it has a similar syntax to Java. So always keep in mind that here always you should have Java written. This white text editor, the programming or coding we will write down here. So this is called the text editor where you write the programs. Here we write the programs. Whatever we will write down, suppose if I will say I will write down hello world, because the convention is whenever we start new programming we write down hello world. So the output will come up here. In this messages show up here relating to your program and what you are doing. If we want to print and see, so here in this black part, right? Then is this errors. This will show the program errors. Right now, what is the meaning of this errors? If we will write down, because if suppose I will show you when we will write down, there are too many small things, parenthesis, semicolon and other things. If there is a small error or a spelling mistake, so you will see the errors, right? And it will display here. You will get messages when there are some problem. In the next slide I will show you. And this is the important thing, numbers 1 2 3 4 and so on. Line numbers, errors usually tells you which line number the error is on, right? Suppose we are writing our program and in line number 7 we forget a curly braces or we forget a semicolon or anything. If there is any kind of error, you will see the red line will come up here in this grayish part. It says the error, and when you will, if you want to see, click on this error, it will show you error line number 7. So these numbers are very helpful in order to find out the error. If suppose your error is on line number 16, here you can say error is on line number 16, right? So this is the just a basic idea of this window. Here I will show you in the next slide. I will open because I have already downloaded for you. So this one. So see, this is the canvas, sorry, this is the screen. This is the processing window, you can say. So as I have told you, right, when I will click here, this is the run button. I do not have any programming here, but when I will run this button, you will see the canvas or the display window. This is 100 by 100. As I have told you, see, so small. Whatever programming we will write down here, the graphics, animations or active processing, you can see here, and it has two parts. So this one, the inside square or inside rectangle, the images you can see here, and this is 100 by 100 pixels by default. Next lesson I will show you how we can increase the size of this canvas, right? Okay, now whatever programming it stores or saves the files in a sketchbook, right? It is called the sketch. So open this file, and this is the sketchbook. By default it stores all the files here. It is sketchbook, but so far we do not have, so it is empty. But it is the best idea that you can save file and then save as, right, in your USB or your desktop, on your documents or computers, because if something happens to your computer, at least you can have some backup. So save as, where you want to save, on your desktop, right? Or if you have some your USB or anything or any drive, so you can save your all the files there. This is the edit, this is the sketch and so on, which we will discuss one by one. And here you can see, here is Java. As I have told you that it should be a Java, so this is Java. And this is console error. And when I will write down some code in the next lesson, I will show you how the errors will come, how you can get your output in the console, and how you can stop it, right? All these things throughout the course we will discuss, and we will learn new things. Okay. Important part of this is, I am talking about the canvas, right? I will show you here this canvas. As I have told you that we can increase the size, which we will discuss later. But see, in graphics, in maths or in physics, whenever we make the graph, this is called the Cartesian coordinates, right? So this is the x-axis, This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, right? If I say, if I say, okay, this, which point I will consider? Okay, this point. I will say this point. So it means from x-axis, keep in mind, always you have to write down the x coordinate first. It is 7 and from here it is 6. So you can say 7 and 6 and both are positive. This side of x-axis is positive and this side of y-axis is positive. Similarly, the left side, this is the origin. This 0, 0 is the origin. Means x and y coordinates both are 0. On the left hand side, we have the negative x-axis and this one on the bottom, we have the negative y-axis. If I will say, okay, this point. So what you will say? Okay, this is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the x-axis and negative 6 on the y-axis. Usually we, okay, if I say, okay, draw a line, so we will put a line here or we will draw a line here. So in Cartesian coordinates, we have 4 coordinates and these two are positive and this are negative. But in processing, we do not have any concept of negative. We have this x-axis 1, 2, 3 positive. See here. But in Cartesian coordinates, this side is positive. This side of y-axis is negative. This is positive. But here is positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, so on. Y-axis increases towards downward. There is no negative in canvas. Canvas uses 2D coordinate system, Cartesian coordinate. If I will say this point, so this is 5 and both are positive. This is the very important point. This is same thing. This is the origin 0, 0, right? And here we measure in pixels. So by default, it is 100 by 100, means 100 pixels on the x-axis, 100 pixels on the y-axis, but both are positive. This is the important point here. Okay, again, here I have written, if you forget, again, http processing.org. From this, you can download your processing software and you can just follow me, then you will learn a lot, right? So I hope everything is clear. Please read whatever I have written here. If you have any question, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel and thanks for watching.